What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and this is a video I've been working on for quite a little bit. So you guys have just jailbroken with iOS 8.3 or iOS 8.4. Well, now what? In this video, I'm going to be showing you a collection of the top 50 iOS 8.4 and 8.3 compatible Cydia tweaks. These are both functional and aesthetically pleasing, so they will not only make your device more useful, they'll make it look better, much better than something you would be able to achieve without a jailbreak. Now you guys will need a lot of custom sources, so go ahead and click on that link right there or down below in the description. I'll have all of the sources as well as the full tweak list that you guys do need and the wallpaper I'm using in this video, as well as a few bonus tweaks. So without any further hesitation, let's go ahead and jump into these awesome Cydia tweaks. Let's make your device something it could never be without a jailbreak. Now these are in no particular order. Let's go ahead and start with f.lux, an old Cydia tweak, but one that is super useful. When enabled, it will adjust the color temperature of your display to be less harsh in both nighttime conditions and daylight conditions, so it can either adjust to warmer or cooler temperatures. Now a tweak I could not live without is Eclipse 2. This actually puts a night mode throughout your entire device, and it works very well with f.lux. So pretty much make it easier on your eyes when using your device in the dark. And this is, not just in settings, this is everywhere, from messages to the phone application to every aspect of your device where a menu is concerned. And it really is a nice look. I mean, not only that, but it is easier on your eyes in the dark. Reach App brings true multitasking to your device from any application, so you can actually begin split screening and doing multiple things. So this is a good mix for me. I like to watch a YouTube video down here while browsing Reddit up here. I mean, how much better can things get? Customize nearly every aspect of your device using Springtomize 3. Recently updated, it allows you to modify so much. For example, I just modified the icons to black and white, the text size I reduced it, and there's a lot you can do in here, from animations to your control center to dock, folders, even the lock screen. It really is a very extensive modification tweak. Make your device alive with Barrel. Barrel adds animations when swiping between pages on your device. This is set to random, but it really has a plethora of nice transitions between them. I in particular like the cube one, but it really is a nice way to mix things up on your home screen. Now here's Dock and Roll. Dock and Roll is pretty much Barrel for your actual dock over here. So you can choose from several animations and add as many icons as you'd like down here. Very smooth, and there's a ton to choose from. I like the colorful one as well, so really cool. There's a ton to choose from in here. Add some flavor to your dock as well. Now while we're on the topic of animations, here is Transition. It adds transitions to your lock screen whenever swiping to unlock, and there are quite a bit to choose from as well, and here's just a couple. So there's several to choose from, and I have mine set to random right now, but add nice flavor to your lock screen as well. Now Transitions is great for the lock screen when unlocking your device, but what about putting your device to sleep? Well, that's where Sleep Effects comes in, and it adds animations when you actually lock your device as well. So now that we've covered these animations, your device feels like a different device. There's animations from the dock to the actual home screen to unlocking and locking the device. Now here's Tether Me. It allows you to get unlimited tethering on your plan without the carrier ever knowing, and this does work on the latest firmware, so no longer do you have to pay $20 a month to do something you should be able to do for free. Unlock your device with style using Apple Pay animation with Lockaglyph. So now when unlocking your device, you'll get this really cool animation, and boom, you're in when using a Touch ID enabled device. Add an extra layer of security to individual applications using BioProtect. So lock applications with a Touch ID passcode using this really cool menu right here. Detach video into its own little video player using Video Pane. Great for multitasking while watching a video. Really cool. It doesn't work with a YouTube application just yet, but you can activate it using Safari. Easily manipulate text using swipe selection, like the new feature found in iOS 9, but better. You can operate this with one hand, so swipe using this part right here and select using the lower keys down here. Know when you're about to receive an iMessage from iMessage enabled devices with type status. It'll show you when someone in your messages application in a conversation is about to send you a message. I would absolutely recommend you guys download Winterboard. It's a theming application tweak for all devices, and this will install custom themes on your device. Use Apex 2 to hide applications behind other applications, and this is a great room saving technique. So basically hide applications. Now when you slide, they will appear right behind it. If your home screen is cluttered, this definitely helps. Now here's Spin. It replaces your lock screen media player with this really cool interface. Now it needs a couple of updates to move these guys down, but overall it's functional, it looks cool. Scrub through music like this. It has a really nice interface. Something I recommend for all jailbreakers is iCleaner. It'll clean up storage space you didn't even know you had. Basically, a whole bunch of applications leave stuff behind, caches. This will clear all of it out. wow. Turbocharge your Snapchat application with Phantom for Snapchat. Upload photos and videos directly from your camera roll, save stories, go into private mode so people can't tell you read them. This thing really adds a whole bunch of functionality. Instagram Plus is actually another turbocharger for the Instagram application. Now, you can zoom in on photos. You can get this really clean view right here, minimalistic or not. So there's an option right here, full or minimal. When you hold on a picture, you can now copy it to your clipboard or save it directly to your device. Facebook Plus is a turbocharger for your Facebook application. Download videos directly from your feed, go unnoticed when talking to people in the Messenger, and it brings the Messenger natively into the application, so you don't need a separate app for that. Pandora Skips gives you an unlimited amount of skips inside of Pandora, so you don't have to wait a few seconds in between, but overall you can skip as many times as you want, and there's no longer any limit on that. By Default 2 allows you to swap your system font, so this is everywhere on your device, not just the home screen. You can choose any font of your liking. Status of All X provides unobtrusive volume change notifications. Instead of a huge HUD on your display, it adds a very unobtrusive one into your status bar right there. This one could save you your job. You can thank me later. It's called PM Really, and it will ask you if you want to confirm a PM alarm. I know a lot of people set PM alarms on accident, so this is very useful. If you share your device a lot or you're protective of everything on your device, guest mode is perfect for you. It will enable a guest account on your device that you can either access with a button or by sliding right on the home screen. It can limit the amount of applications someone can use while in a guest mode account. Overlooked by many, iFile is extremely useful. Finally, a file browser for Apple devices. This is like a unicorn, but it's very useful to have. Customize your control center icons using Polis. So say you want to add some extra shortcuts in there, you can choose from anything, any of your applications. Say I want to add videos in Snapchat there. So now when I slide up on my control center, you can slide over and you have more toggles here. And same thing goes for the bottom shelf as well. If you find the large display inconvenient using it with one hand, the 6 Plus, One Hand Wizard helps you with that. It will shrink the entire display into a manageable amount, which you can use with one hand. This is a feature from Android, but it's convenient to have here. Click on this and it'll bring you some shortcuts, basically making your device a lot easier to use with one hand. Now here's Secret Lock. It will completely freeze your lock screen, restricting any usage until you use a custom set activator gesture. Mine is set to 3 triple clicks. So there we go, and it will unlock your lock screen. Now you can use it as you usually would. So this is actually really useful for hiding your device from people that might be creeping. A really convenient little tweak, and it does require a custom beta version of Activator, all in the description. Now here's Android OS. It's a really well-made tweak, and it pretty much gives you an Android skin on your device. Now you have widgets that you can put onto your actual home screen, anything from the control center menu buttons to a mini player and to a Google search function. So very similar. It goes into the notification center right there, so it's a very Android-like. When you get a message, it'll pop up just like an Android message, and the power down menu now has an Android look to it as well. Now if you guys like that custom power down menu, you can install it using Repower without having to download the whole Android iOS system, so it gives you an option to respring, reboot, or just power off. Also, if you guys want that mini player but don't want to install the whole Android skin, here is mini player. It will add a nice little music player, which you can scrub their music in here, play music, get it out of the way real quick, move it around, really convenient. Now a tweak that goes well with that Android skin here is alternate controls, and it gives you the Android controls onto the iOS. So all you guys have to do is slide up from the bottom right of your screen and you can get into the app switcher here, or go home from here or back using this button here. Really cool. Now here's Berry C8. It's inspired by the Android lock screen. Add shortcuts to your lock screen, which you can easily drag down, and it'll activate this really cool interface, and then boom, you'll be inside of that application after, of course, entering your passcode. Now this is a feature taken straight from some Android phones. Wake your device from a locked state using a double tap gesture. It's called Smart Tap, and it will activate your display, and then you can put it to sleep using the same gesture. Animate your settings using Cask. It'll bring animations to the actual settings. There's several to choose from. Fade, this is just a grow out, but it's really cool. Activate Siri using Hey Siri without the need of a cable. Hey Siri. And there you go. Watchboard brings the Apple Watch interface to iOS. Now, Eternum does not work yet. This is the closest you'll get, and it does a very good job. I mean, it works. It doesn't reshape as well as I'd like, but you can still move the icons around. Works very well, and it's a very nice interface taken straight from the Apple Watch on your iOS device. Theme your battery icon using Alkaline, and there's many more to download from Cydia, but you can go ahead and choose whichever icon design you like, and I like Bolus the most. Greatly extend the life and functionality of your home button using Virtual Home 8. This is only for Touch ID enabled devices, but just tap on the home button instead of pressing it in order to activate it. So just a double tap to enter your multitasking pane. Now, if you guys want to actually get in the multitasking pane, there's a new view using switchability. Switchability gives you this card view taken straight from Safari, so it works well and definitely looks good. Power saving mode brings that new iOS 9 feature to iOS 8.4 devices using this little menu right here. So inside you'll find a power saving mode, and it will actually enable a whole bunch of things on your device in order to preserve the best amount of battery life. I'm using an older version, but the newer one, you can actually disable individual features that you don't like. Now here's a lifesaver. Send delay allows you to stop messages before they're sent over a certain duration. You can set it manually in settings, but if you send it, you can stop it before it sends in case you wrote the wrong thing or you're sending it to the wrong person. Now let's talk camera tweaks to wrap this all up. Now here's the biggest one, camera tweak 3. It allows you to change the resolution, the frames per second, all from within the camera application. And there's a lot of settings in here. You can add levels, filters. There's a lot of functions added with camera tweak 3, and all around, it's a great way to begin customizing the camera application. Now here's tap to snap. All you guys need to do is press on the display and it will go ahead and take a picture. Now when using the front facing camera, using front flash, you can activate a flash like Snapchat feature on your front-facing camera. Now here's record pause. Easily pause videos while recording using this tweak. So all you guys have to do to enable it is go ahead and start recording, and then go ahead and click on this area over here. It'll turn yellow and your video will pause, and then go ahead and resume it just by clicking on that. Easy. Now here's a very sneaky beaky like one. So it's called Stealth Cam, and what it does is when you press the power button on the camera screen, it'll just dim your display, but you can still take pictures in secret. So for those of you that like doing that, there's that for you. It'll take them without any shutter, without your device display being on. Also, here is record in torch. Now you can record and activate the torch while you're recording. So this is a feature Apple is introducing in iOS 9, but it's good to have it now on 8.4. And guys, there you guys go. Those are the top 50 compatible iOS 8.4 tweaks. If there are some that are significant that you can't see here, it's because that they were not working with 8.4. I had to choose what I could work with at the moment. I'll make a free version of this video very soon, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for many more jailbreak videos, guys, to come. There's so much more left to show you guys, and thanks for watching this video. I do appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. Stay updated on all the latest jailbreak stuff. Anyways, enjoy all of these tweaks and your iOS 8.4 and 8.3 jailbreaks. Peace.